I got it. I did.
You got it, man. First try for everything, right?
Right.
First
really
time for
first
everything.
try.
First time.
Ooh, I'm getting the. Yeah, start this over.
Cut it. See, you walk up, delete the thing, cut. Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of It's On Us Podcast. It's just the three today. Mr. Schrader.
Yerp.
That guy, the GOAT, Gabe.
Yerp.
And just me, Jake.
Yerp.
Not from State Farm.
Okay, but we're just going to leave out the elephant in the room.
There is another special guest, Parker. You can't see him on camera. He's over here chilling.
Parker, say what up.
Say something, Parker.
Say what up.
Go ahead, say something.
Nah,
You
he's-
say something? You shy?
He's mic shy.
Say hi, people. Okay. Not today. Maybe later.
Parker is Jacob's son, for those who do not know.
Yes. AKA my son, because I own him and Shanta after fantasy last week. So
Yeah.
I still got him for another week until this fantasy week's over with, right?
That's
okay.
fair. I can agree with
both
that
of these my sons because I dubbed them both.
Hey, look. Now now we're going to get each other this week in fantasy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that fuck ass shit.
Right. Hey, right now, projections say
Projection and ask Shanta what happened last week with projections. She was projected 165.
She was projected.
And she maybe
lost.
scored 120 something and got busted. All right, projections don't mean nothing.
How much did you beat her by? Because I know our game was like within like 5 points.
A total, I beat both of y'all by 5 points.
Did you beat
Okay.
Mark? Did you beat Mark like by like 0.2 of a point at one?
No. I beat Mark. No, I was beating Mark by 0.5 of a
I
point.
was like, dude.
But I had Devontae Adams going, so I knew catches
right.
one ball, I'm up
Exactly.
actual point. But he fucking. That's what made me lose last week in my big league. Fucking Derek Carr threw that last second touchdown, that second one to him, for like 40 something yards, and that fucked me over. I lost in my big league, I think by like 4. But I didn't start Gabe Davis either. I start him. I had Lockett. I started Lockett over him. He gave me 27, but Davis gave me 37 on my bench. I was like, you fucking dickhead.
And Davis is on Buffalo, right?
Buffalo, yep. He caught that 98-yard touchdown.
That was crazy.
well,
One catch, 98 yards, and a
slant route
touchdown.
just took it.
Well, of course.
Yep. I said, yep. As soon as I seen that, I said 16 on the bench. I said,
So how's everybody's week been this week? John, you have a good week so far?
It was good. It was good.
you got back in town?
Yeah, last
Got back
week.
in town from New York.
It was actually funny. I listened back to the recording. You guys were watching the Indians play or the Guardians play last week, like on it.
Oh, deadass.
You mentioned like
you thought I
they
wasn't.
won.
You thought I wasn't watching that during
you
the.
didn't
I
think
was
we would
late
have it on
because I was late. Yes.
So it was late.
When you guys were watching it, I was in Buffalo watching it at a bar. Like the same plays were happening or something. You mentioned
Nice,
something
nice.
happened.
Yeah.
I was like, it was kind of funny, like thinking back to where I was at that moment watching the game where I was. We went to upstate New York, which was cool. It was actually it was beautiful weather. My girlfriend was super into like the trees and like the changing of seasons, and so on the way there we were driving and she was pointing all the trees out and I was pointing trees out for her. It was
You
cute.
took a really nice little video with your camera, the scenery.
Yeah.
You posted. I was like, that's really nice. Like it was just like very tranquil. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
John.
it was actually a live video that I moved to a video.
Okay.
And I was trying to keep my arms still so it didn't like shake, but
Shit,
was
I'm
good.
the worst with that shit.
Right?
Like, why is this picture so blurry? I got Parkinson's, motherfucker.
Hey, look, I got like 2 coffees in me right now.
So, I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
but good weekend or good week, busy week. So I'm glad to. And it's just gonna get busier, but
Did you pick up any lingo?
no.
Nobody was saying you bugging.
No.
Nobody said you ODing.
And
You ain't hear nobody say I'm from New York. Suck my dick.
No,
No?
At that part in that part of New York, it's
Uptown is nice, actually. Yeah, it's not rowdy like the boroughs.
The people in upstate New York were so polite. I would say like 90% of them were pretty polite. I was like,
He said I met a couple that were like, yeah.
Yeah, they're but they could have been also traveling as
Bad
well.
day, yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun time. So I'm glad to be back. Hey everybody.
What about you, Gabe? Good week?
Good week, I suppose. I picked up that second job, so I've been just working really all week, man.
Nice,
Getting
nice.
off and getting to another one. I didn't have any softball this week. I have my championship. Well, we should have the championship next week. We should win that bitch.
Was there a break because of the championship?
There's a big every fall there's like a big state tournament that goes up where we play at Victory Park, and it's actually like kids. So they
push you guys to
you know
make
what I
room
mean?
for them.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we do that, but I don't know if they're playing on Sunday because I have my Sunday league playoffs starting. But We haven't won. I haven't won a game with them. They low-key suck. If anybody's watching this for my team, I'm sorry.
No offense, y'all.
But
no offense.
you see how to say it real quiet and shit. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I've just been, like I said, working, man. Just chilling, trying to stay out the way. I got bowling tonight. You already know the vibes, man.
Nice. I'm going bowling tonight as well.
Oh, nice, nice.
Not at Redmond's. I'm going in Vermilion. I'm going to go to the, Lake Shore or whatever?
Yeah. On 6?
Yeah.
Fuck ass motherfucker. Why aren't you going to Redmond, bro?
Because we're going out that way to get some. We're going to a pizza shop out there, and then.
Oh, nice.
Pizza shop, motherfucker. I can make you pizza. I make dough.
You do.
He does make the dough.
Literally, I just made myself a pizza the other day. That shit was
Nice.
Smacking.
But yeah, I hit 125 on pool taps last night. So
Seen that, nice.
Made a little, couple bucks. Made $60. We put 60 in to win 125.
Okay.
Ain't bad.
Nah.
That pay for your drinking, right? That probably pay for.
Yeah, that paid for our drinking for sure. Yep. I mean, well,
maybe. Debatable.
Let me do the math real quick.
we made money. We still made money. Our tab was only like $26.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because we're cool with the people at $2. So like, dude was like, get him a shot. Get
Nice.
him a shot. Get him a shot. And then the other dude came. Some other random
It
dude
works
came
out.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like
You still made.
we made some type of profit off of it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Without actually breaking the bank for our regular bar tab that we usually have. We usually spend like 100 every day. Well, not every day, but when we go.
You know, when you start eating and shit, and
Right,
there's
right.
Drinks flowing and
drinks
shit.
and shit around, you got 6 people, 8 people. Like, oh shit, this is gonna be.
Ooh, over 8,
Real
baby.
long
I ain't
night.
buying no round for. The only round I'm getting is around the table.
I'm gonna walk around it.
Hey.
Actually, there was one time I was with Brian, and we went to a place in Cleveland, and it was my like first time being out in Cleveland, and like one of the first times, like we were like in the Ohio City area.
Okay.
You know,
Nice
so
area.
I still ain't. I've been out there, but I ain't never like.
Like kicked it out there?
it was like
Okay.
it was like a jazz place, jazz bar.
Shit, my mic just laid on me.
Your mic went limp. Dude.
I said, damn, limp mic. Oh
It went
shit.
limp. So we were out there, and the people were very affluent. The people we were with had a lot of money. People had businesses, and they bought around. So it was kind of like our turn or like my turn, and I went and bought a round for like 6 people, and it was like $100. It was like close to $100. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, now I have a question for you. Talking about this type of story, do you know the most you've ever spent at a bar or restaurant? Like whether that's either buying drinks for other people or just buying drinks for yourself. Like, do you have a number of like what you cashed out with, or
Are you saying what?
Like,
I'm limiting myself, or what's the actual most I've ever spent?
What's the actual most you ever spent?
Well, I'll go if you want me to go.
Yeah.
I'll bring up a sore subject for Tubby over here. Somebody missed my birthday last year, and I dropped $350 on it.
Bam.
Damn.
Somebody
you
could
dropped for your own birthday? Shit.
I tend to do that. Jordan just yelled at me the other day about it. I don't know what it is, but it's my day.
So you're gonna like.
Someone ball out.
I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna make sure that everybody around me is having the best time that I can have, because it's my day, no matter what. I mean, every day's my
But
day.
you want people to enjoy it with you and like not have.
And
to,
I don't want you to think that you need to spend anything for me on my birthday. You know what I
get
mean?
that. I
This
can
is
see that.
the day that I want to treat you guys, because you've been here from January to October before my birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You show me
That's
so much
nice.
gratitude before my birthday. Why can't I repay that on my day?
That's an interesting point of view. Because like most people, I guess, would have that.
It's my
Would
day.
have
Yeah.
that. Like,
You know what I mean?
Like they would be like, you could.
kind of.
Some people like,
that.
give me this, give me that, give me that. No, let me get you this because you have gotten me X and Y and Z
Right.
throughout the whole
I
year.
can respect that, yeah. But I don't think it's like necessarily like people have that. Oh, it's my birthday. It's about me, me, me.
Shit.
But like,
Some people, it'd
Some
be their
people-
birth month.
right.
My birth month, I'm
Oh,
kicking it every day.
I hate that shit so much. When I see
Motherfucker, their
this
birthday be the 30th and the 1st. You're kicking it like it's the
a whole
30th.
month.
Like, come on now, bro.
It's my birthday.
Ain't
Yeah.
it?
It's
It's my birth month.
Yeah,
Like, no, you weren't born the whole month, motherfucker. You was born on one day out this bitch, okay?
That's it.
I can't tell. I can't pinpoint a tab, but probably a couple $100. I mean, if it was like drinks were going and food possibly with it, of course, a couple $100 is
I know
Reasonable.
the location and about how much I spent.
really.
B-dubs in Illyria.
Beatles be doing it. Like their drinks are not.
I was, bro. This
Low
was
key or not.
This was like easily 7 years ago. I had to leave a tip and everything too.
Them tips be getting you. You know,
180?
20%. Ooh, yeah.
180. I was lit. I was drunk. But yeah, I think that's the most I've ever spent.
I go back to that place, the jazz bar that we were at, and I bought that round. I'm like, ooh, this is expensive for one. It was a shot. It wasn't even a drink.
You bought
it was done. Oh, that I spent that much. Like it was like $80 tip.
Yeah.
90. Yeah. I'm like, oh, and this is like me, 23-year-old me, and I'm not making that much. I'm like, ooh, this is.
That's the problem, man. When we was young like that, I wouldn't even think twice about spending $100. Nah, y'all.
Now it's like
how much? Swipe. It's like, damn. Nowadays, I got this 50 might fuck me over in a couple days. I don't know, baby.
Yeah, that's funny, man. But
yeah.
But yeah.
So just to kind of talk about everything that we want to talk about today, I kind of want to start off with the Indians.
Guardians.
He's going to say that. I'm going to say what I say. I'm going to say what I say. I was, again, back to my birthday. I was born the World Series 95. The Indians were playing. Okay.
This is
I was
true.
born on the day they lost the fucking World Series. That's my team. I can't change that name. That's like me changing my name.
True. I get you.
But yeah, they won yesterday, 4-2. They played again tonight. What?
7:37.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a
7:40.
Why do they do that? Do we know why they do that?
So sometimes they try to accommodate the
national anthem.
The national
first
anthem.
pitch.
No, first pitch would be the time that they are actually.
No, first pitch like a celebrity or something throws the first pitch.
Oh, like a celebrity pitch or whatever.
Like if they had like a,
yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that.
First,
like that.
that's not the right name for it, but yeah.
Okay.
Opening
pitch.
Yes.
Okay.
The first pitch is the first pitch of the game.
Yes.
Opening pitch is whoever they bring out.
Right.
You know
Celebrity,
what I mean?
whatever.
Tom Hanks, Drew Carey.
Well, Tom Hanks actually was the first.
Yeah.
He threw the first ball at the home opener that we went to. Me and my mom.
No
so
shit. Nice.
I guess he's a Guardians fan.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean Indians. I did not mean to say that. Damn you, John.
Gotcha. No, actually, I was listening on the radio. I was like, this is a good game. It was a good defensive game. Mm-hmm. And was it Jose Ramirez had a play, and it was like if he didn't make that play, I think it was like a line drive.
So he hit a little blooper. No. So he hit that was Quan that caught that line drive at the kneecap. That's what saved the run.
Yes.
But that was earlier in the game. Later on, Jose hit that little blooper
double.
He stretched it into a double.
An overthrow.
And then they had an error, and then he went to third.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh.
So then Gonzalez hit that other bloop right after him. He gets on. I think he's still second, sack, and then sack. So then we're up 2.
Dude, what do we think about the pitching? Like yesterday, I feel like the pitcher was what's his name? Karinchak. He came in. He kind of yucked it up. I'm like, what's going? You can't even throw a strike right now.
He got us out.
Well, Class A had to come in and save
Yeah,
it.
he had like 20. That's the most pitches he's ever thrown for a save. They say.
Yeah, he's never came in inning sooner.
Close to 30.
He had 4 outs.
He threw like 29.
He had 4 outs on the second game that we beat
Yes.
Tampa Bay.
Yes.
But that was his longest ever stint that he's ever done.
Until yesterday.
No, I'm saying yesterday was his longest ever stint.
Yeah. So
but I think to kind of touch on what you just said, why he was throwing bad. We're the youngest team in baseball by a landslide. Our average age is 23 years old, and 90% of these people outside of Jose have never been in the playoffs at all. So it's new, you know what I mean? Especially in New York.
He felt kind of nervous. It felt like he was nervous.
Yeah, you would think so. You would think, man, New York is it is a big stadium.
Baseball rich history.
Tom Hamilton said he lived in upstate New York.
Yeah,
that's where he's from. So it's
like
he probably had family. So he was probably going.
You got
to
think about the nerves of you playing against a team you watched growing up, and actually being in this stadium, big time moment, postseason.
For a younger team.
He did get 2 outs. He just couldn't get that third out, and then he loaded the fucking bases. It's like, ooh.
Well, we got out of there though.
Then we threw Class A, and they said that Class A has never been thrown in a bases loaded situation.
Right.
But he got us out. So, but
me and Pike were listening to it on the radio.
Yeah,
I got hyped. He was like, "Dad, calm down," and then he was like, Let's go.
Calm down, dog. Damn. Don't lose your breath. Don't lose your breath, baby.
You're CPR certified. We ain't. So you gotta save yourself, brother. Oh, shit.
My lips ain't going on that. I'm telling you that right now, brother.
There's gonna be a twofer podcast. The video's gonna crop you out when you pass out. But
we're gonna open up to Drake. I'm staying alive, staying alive.
But yeah, so we had a couple of things we wanted to talk about today. Nothing crazy, but
just some like random,
just some shitball ideas.
Right.
So you had mentioned a meme, and it's kind of going to roll into what we were talking about just now, that the Guardians won, but we also lost. The world lost Hagrid yesterday at the same time, and it was kind of like a duality thing. We won the game, but we lost Hagrid. You know, so
And you know what's crazy? I feel like I know a lot of people watch Harry Potter. I don't know how many people watch it as much as I have or my mother has, but to see everybody on my timeline talking about it's like, damn, everybody really does fuck with Harry Potter, man.
Do you
Like,
fuck with Harry Potter?
Yes.
I just said I do.
Well, I was trying to gauge it. I was like, that mean
I've watched every single Harry Potter. I've read the first 3 books. Like,
nice. Okay.
my mom has all the books. Like,
Yep.
I'm some
Okay.
nerds on that shit, bro.
Oh, so you riding hard for Hagrid then? Okay.
Yeah.
I watched a reunion, and like something he said in the reunion was really crazy. It was like, I'm glad I got to play Hagrid because I know there's going to be a generation to where I'm not here, but Hagrid would still be here.
Aw.
And like when I heard that, I was like, damn, bro, like,
Yeah.
that's deep. Like, and just like, and now the reality of it, like he's not here, but you know he has 7 films where people can see
Him.
you know, and like Daniel Radcliffe was like, man, he always kept it light on set. You know, he helped us out a lot and stuff like that. So just to hear like the impact he had on younger actors, especially for that movie, and you know how big it became, that's really refreshing to hear.
Is he that tall in person?
No. It's CGI. Stop.
Man, that boy was
Stop. Cancel.
Gigantus.
Yeah, my brother.
He said, "God."
Right. But yeah.
I was wondering.
And as we were talking about, wait, you got anything?
I was gonna say my only thing with Harry Potter, my only slight on it
Oh
is
man, he got some slight.
how many movies is there? 7,
7, 8 or
8,
7?
right? Okay,
The last one was 2.
Yes.
2 parts. So yeah, we go 8. No kid should be in high school for that long. Them motherfuckers got
Growed
there
up.
when they were at least 15 years old. They left when they was 35. Okay.
No, Harry Potter, Sorcerer Stone, he was 13.
The first movie, he's 13.
I'm 90% sure.
So then what's his age at the last one? I bet you
No,
it's over.
okay,
I bet you it's over 23. What kid you know going in high school for 10 straight years?
I don't know any wizards that go to school, so I don't know how the curriculum works.
Yeah, what's the curriculum at Hogwarts? Do we know people? I'm sure that's out there. Like
Probably deadass. But that's like the only thing I kind of like. At least put him like in it, like not like make like Hogwarts like 2 different places,
like Hogwarts Middle, Hogwarts High type.
or
of
like not like that,
or
but
college, like
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the building was so fucking big, you could have had 8 damn schools in the shit.
True.
Like so, it's like
True. Do you know there's actually Quidditch, like a real
there's actual game now that they made. Yeah,
like people like they run around with the broom not stuck between their legs, but they hold a broom and it's like all intentional. Like
right. I run around with a broom stuck in between my legs too, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You dirty dog.
I got that street sweeper.
So, according to a Reddit page, Hogwarts is 7 years of schooling, from 11 to 18. So he started when he was 18. Started when he was 11, Sorcerer's Stone, and went all the way to Deathly Hallows when he was 18.
But you know, in the real life, Parker.
Stop.
He said, "Boy, don't you tell me what to do."
Don't tell me what to do.
Hey, listen, I ain't doing nothing.
The actor, though, then you go back to the actor. They were definitely older than.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying, though. That's my
like
thing.
Dumbledore, like
Accommodate what they look like to where they should actually be.
But there was definitely some like the makeup. They're like, okay, you're 16 in the movie, but you're 18 in real life. They had to account for that.
And we could branch off this a little bit because that's how Hollywood is, though. Like you'll have like somebody like it'd be a high school scene movie type of era, but you
like
got,
Euphoria.
Right.
All them motherfuckers is grown, but they in high school.
But you got like they're 25, 26, and it's like I get it because you look that part, but maybe have somebody around that age. So,
see, that's my problem. Like,
but sometimes I think it could and should work, but other times it's like.
It's all about the production. I think it's all about how
Exactly.
they act. You don't want to have like the whole the movie with Channing Tatum and the one dude where they go back to high school. Like they're clearly adults.
motherfucker, you don't know the name of that movie.
21 Jump Street. There we go.
Okay, thank you. I'm about to say, don't you disrespect that shit.
So there's that thing where they're trying to act, but they're also they understand they're fucking 40 years old.
Exactly.
So when they
But that's one of those things. Like, yo, You know these motherfuckers shouldn't be in this building.
Right.
But it's like the playing dumb part of like the principals and the students are like, oh yeah, hey.
Like you have a really developed jawline for being a high schooler.
Damn.
Like why do you got a full goatee?
He said,
right
"Don't
now?
be fucking no bitches." He said, "I won't." I'm not talking to you.
So I was wondering about. So we talked about Halloween, right?
Yes.
Off the mic. I'm just gonna say. No
spoiler.
Half
No
of a
spoilers.
spoiler, not a spoiler. Take it how you want. The movie was not that good for me, who personally has been literally terrified by Michael Myers in person. Okay.
If you don't remember the story, go back to one of our past episodes.
One of the
Gabe-
past episodes, my dad and my uncle played a very realistic prank on us, and to that day, well, from that day, I just been infatuated with Michael Myers, bro. I thought he was gonna kill me. Hey, you gonna have to come and do it now.
Do you think like if somebody was to catch you off guard, you would still be scared of Michael Myers? For example, if you were chilling in your garage, chilling, and somebody was already hiding in there.
I've set up my life to
Bust his ass.
Be prepared?
I've set up my life to be prepared for that.
Okay.
I tend to not walk in a room and I'm not facing the door.
Okay. I see what you're saying now.
Like me personally. Like
Okay.
You don't face the door?
I do.
Okay.
So
It
like
has to be aware.
we're going out to eat, right?
That's a cop thing. They like, look at the dick.
I'm the same way though. Whenever I go to a restaurant, I gotta face the door.
I just like a paranoia thing.
Yeah.
Really. I don't want to say a narcotic thing, but I just I don't know. But go back to the movie. It was, I would say, maybe a 6.5
Okay.
out of 10. Yeah, it just. I like I was telling you, John. I like what they try to do.
Yeah, it sounds like when you were describing it sounded like that one part that you described, like sounded.
They were trying to build into another series of movies,
Right.
but I don't think that they're going to be able to do with. Obviously,
I
not
mean,
with.
it's Hollywood. They try to reboot everything nowadays.
I mean, think about it. That's a movie that ain't never going to stop being made.
No.
Right. They're gonna make some sort of spin-off that like
Not even spin off, but they're going to just revamp the storyline and make a new Jamie Lee be somebody else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
yeah, because she's also getting older.
She's
No
old as
offense.
fuck.
She
Hell
said she's done.
Yeah,
This is
no,
the last one.
she already signed off the rights to the movie.
Yeah, she said.
So after this,
I'm done.
yep.
So as we're talking about movies, I sometimes notice in the fall and wintertime, better movies come out opposed to the summer because people are out doing shit.
Yeah,
Right,
better movies
true.
come out, but the same fucking movies on all the time. That's my only problem with it.
So what about like Hocus Pocus? So the second one just came out.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched the second one yet.
Honestly, I don't think I've watched the first one.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Yep.
You haven't watched the first one? It's
I
been, man, Leah used to love that goddamn movie,
Stupid.
man.
Yeah, loved it.
So
much.
we've watched it, but it's been a while
Yeah.
since I've watched it, though.
It's been a while.
I wonder. I want to say I heard someone say that it's basically like it was made for nostalgic purposes,
Yes.
like just to be.
Oh, yeah, for
and,
sure.
And they know that they have that pocket of people that will
Hell
like
yeah.
ride because everybody's like dressing up and they're this and that, so they
a
released
vibe.
it. Yeah, so it's a little fall.
Some of these movies just have that cult following that will just, they're timeless movies.
like the Cheetah Girls.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say a cult following. It's more of the nostalgia, what you said, but it's to introduce your kid to what you grew up with.
That's fair. That's
You
fair.
know,
They're getting
Lola
both now.
never watched Hocus Pocus 1.
But she'll watch.
But now she's gonna watch Hocus Pocus 2,
Right.
and then now that's gonna lead into watching Hocus Pocus, and then you know what I mean. The
Right,
same
right.
with you
Continue
guys.
that on. And
Right, you know what I mean.
Like I watched first Space Jam, but he likes the second Space Jam.
You know what I mean. And
yeah,
that's
that's
what
fair.
you grew up on, and that's what you know. He's.
Right.
I mean, we could try to make him watch the movie and then like
Right.
it as much as he wants, but he's
Yeah.
gonna like what he's gonna like at the end of the day. Yeah, tell him to shush, Parker.
But as far as new movies coming out, I'm excited for the Black Panther movie.
Yeah,
Forever.
Black Panther.
That's gonna be fire.
When's that coming out?
November
21st.
What else coming
Or
out? You want to look
11th.
up something?
Yeah, I got it.
Is it the 11th or the 21st?
I want to say the 21st.
It's-
Good job.
I know it's in November for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
November.
6? But then was 6?
No,
But to go talking about movies that
November 11th. You're correct.
Okay.
I know my Marvel shit, nigga. I watch Marvel every day.
Did you watch? Did you watch Werewolf by Night?
Ooh.
I started looking into the information of it, and it doesn't correlate with the actual timeline of things that are going on in the MCU. So it was one of those things that I was going to watch, but I was just gonna watch it on my own time because I'm trying to watch everything. I've literally watched everything in chronological
too.
order, and I'm just picking what I do want to watch now because
Okay.
not everything is super relevant to
Right.
the actual timeline, but.
Right.
That's fair.
It is and isn't.
When you have a chance, do it.
It's like an hour long or something like that. Yeah, I've seen it.
It's good. It's really.
I tried to
good.
look up the caption and I did my deep dive on
like the backstory and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did whatever the Marvel Wikipedia. There's like a Wikipedia for like there's like a Naruto Wikipedia and there's like a whole bunch of like Wikipedias for shows and
The
shit.
Walking Dead has one. Yeah.
So I tried to do my deep dive on that, try to understand.
Okay.
And to me, it just wasn't in line with the Black Panther, which is going to come out, and I want to stay within the relevancy of that. So that's why I'm watching She-Hulk.
Yes. Finish that up.
It's not over yet.
No, last series finale was just the last episode.
No, it's not. That was the second to one.
No, the last one that just released on Thursday. That was the season finale.
The one with Daredevil.
Daredevil's in it?
No, he's in 2 episodes. He's in the season finale one.
That's not the season finale.
No, okay.
What episode did you last see? Did she break the screen and she went to the lawyer ball?
Oh no, I'm on the one after that.
Okay, then yeah, maybe there's another episode.
There's 9 episodes, and I just finished the last one.
I think Daredevil's a good. I think he plays a good pull.
Yes.
He fucked She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Hey,
in the comics and in the show. But
I didn't know that in the comics. I had to look that up.
What do you say?
In the comics and in the show.
Oh, I think in the comments, I was like, "What are you talking about?" Comics?
She-Hulk is
the
actually
comic
like
books.
a real slut in the comics. If you
Look
read
at you! Oh my God! Sorry. No.
it's the truth. But the last episode of the first season of
She's
She-Hulk,
active,
bro. She breaks the fourth wall so many times.
really.
Oh,
I like that though.
Someone on
it
Twitter
throws me
said
off
like,
sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit
Forced?
too much.
Yeah.
But like this episode really had me scratching my head. I was like, what are we doing here, people? But overall, I liked it. I enjoyed the first season.
I mean, you got to think about it. Daredevil does it, or not Daredevil. Deadpool does it.
Yes,
True.
And I think that's kind of why they're trying to make it more relevant. Make it more relevant to breaking the fourth wall, because Deadpool does it all the time.
I was gonna say, I think Deadpool,
especially if he's gonna be in the new movie with Wolverine.
I think Deadpool was very influential for like this round of Marvel.
For Phase 4, yeah.
Yeah, or even Phase 3, I think.
Yeah, Deadpool is Phase 3.
Yeah.
Phase 4 is over with.
Oh yeah, Phase 4.
Yeah, but I think it's definitely it was like the comedy, the action, the like raunchiness. Like I think Deadpool really started that whole trend.
I tend to like that he does actually kill people.
Yeah,
Some of these superheroes should be killing people. It sounds really bad to say you're a superhero and you should kill somebody, but some of these people do deserve to die. Hypothetically, in the movie, don't get me wrong. I'm going to wish death upon anybody in real life, but
yeah.
like, Deadpool was like the honest. Like he's the most realistic person that you can like accommodate with being a superhero.
What's the term? Is like it's like a protagonist. He's like a bad good guy.
He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, anti-hero.
Another movie I'm excited for is Black Adam. Even though I'm not a big
What is it? What is that? Is that Marvel?
No, that's
DC.
That's that. Hey, first of all, fuck you, DC. That shit's trash, motherfucker.
Most of their movies are not the best. I do agree.
Damn.
There's only 2 good movies that they've ever made.
Which one did you like? Which ones? DC movies.
DC. I mean, technically, I'm going Dark Knight Rises and The Dark Knight, but that's I mean, that's DC in the aspect
But
of
it's not-
Batman,
as
but
far as
it's
their
not
universe.
produced by. Yeah,
Okay.
I would say the best 2 DC movies that are actually DC stamped is Wonder Woman and Justice League.
Okay. Do you like Zack
Yeah,
Snyder's
I'm the one that
Justice
I got Grandpa watching that shit.
like-
Grandpa didn't even know there was a whole different
League?
movie.
I told him that. I was like, dude, come on. I like his Justice League. I like Shazam, and I like Wonder Woman.
Shazam was
I like Aquaman. Aquaman was good too.
Aquaman was actually pretty good. I'll give him that
I really
one
like Aquaman a lot.
too. Shazam, I don't.
You didn't.
Shazam to me is
Was
kind
it
of
too
what Black
kiddie?
Adam is. I
Well,
feel like
they
they're
are part of
almost.
they're part of the same like.
I feel like they're the same person.
Nah.
One-
Black Adam's just he's kind of more of a Deadpool-ish kind of character.
I think Shazam was meant to be a little bit more laid back and
Yes.
Black
they are
Adam is
part of
the more
same-
serious role of what he could have been doing.
And that's
there.
fair.
Okay.
But I'm excited because I'm excited for I'm not even excited for the character of Black Adam. I'm excited for Dr. Fate because I'm a big like magic guy and I like magic, sorcery and stuff like that in movies. So I'm excited for him and just the actor that's playing him, Peter Bronson. Like I'm super excited for that.
Okay, y'all sound. I ain't gonna lie. Earlier you were like, I like watching things in the chronological order, like how you said it. Like I was like, okay, glasses push, and you just did like the magic thing. I was like, glasses push. You know, kinda.
I'm a nerd, bro. I mean,
Can we?
I know I be wearing Jordans and you know what I'm saying. Got expensive, you know what I mean, cars. And
got the spades.
You know what I'm saying? I know I'll be whipping the Ferrari and shit, but nah. Nah, I'm a nerd, dude. Like I love stupid shit like that. And a lot of people don't really know that about me. Like you said, like you watch Harry Potter? Fuck yeah, I watch Harry Potter, dog. What the fuck is you on? Star Wars, all that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd, man.
Andar's pretty good. I like
Andar. I gotta watch the last 2 episodes. I watched the first 2 that came out that week. The next one. Then I was working and I was trying to watch it, and I'm like, man, I can't watch it. It didn't work. I'm like, just put some music on. I put some music on. Then I forgot the fucking Indians are about to play. So then I put the Indians on. God damn it. I'm like, I can't low key pay. I mean, I was paying attention to
I
work,
got an
don't get me
episode
wrong.
and a half. I got to catch up on. The whole new
Basically,
one.
me too. Well, 2.5, really.
Y'all,
But no.
I'm so behind on all that.
But see, John, like, it's okay.
Low key, I've told myself if I can dedicate an hour to watching one of these shows, you will be so much farther ahead than what you think about it.
Right.
Because like She-Hulk's only 30 minutes, so you can bust down 2 episodes in an hour.
Real easy.
I just finished The Punisher. The Punisher was like 45 minutes every episode.
Punisher's great. That's a great show. I love that show.
And that's one of those things, like, I never watched it when
it came out.
Because it wasn't in chronological order with Marvel.
Yep.
He was a Marvel character, but it wasn't had anything to do with the production of what they were trying to do
Yeah,
now.
it was totally separate.
Yep.
Thing. Yeah.
Same with Daredevil.
Yeah, true. That was like the Netflix, like when they just were like, here's a series. There's no reason why it's doing it, what they're doing. And it was kind of like the introduction.
But then I kind of like that they brought Matt Murdock into She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Because then, I mean,
I'm glad they're actually bringing Charlie Cox to play Daredevil again, because I, by far, best Daredevil I've ever seen.
Cool. And now what about like, so there was the 4 series, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones,
I haven't watched
Iron
those
Fist,
2. I haven't watched that either.
and Daredevil. They had those 4 on.
No, Punisher's technically a part of them too.
And then he was in the one where they had all 5.
The Defenders.
The Defenders one, yeah. So, but they had all their own series, but it was like a season or 2, and it was like, there's no.
But that's when like Marvel was like, all right, we're gonna have our rights back. We're gonna produce our own stuff, type of thing.
I'm excited for that.
All I know is Marvel, buy out Sony, fuck them, and give me Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree. So we're gonna shift gears here a little bit, because John, this is something I want to touch on with you. You mentioned a couple episodes ago you had to take a test for school. Mm-hmm. You said you didn't pass it.
I did not pass it, unfortunately.
But it happens. But you surprised me.
The first test you didn't pass?
Yeah, in a while.
And you surprised me. And because I've told you this, I look up to you just because like how your mindset is as far as school is and stuff like that, which I really admire you for. But what is it like for you and for you personally, like, because you said you didn't pass the test, so this week or this month or however your classes break down, you decided to do 2 at once. Mm-hmm. What is it about that to make you want to do that extra work on yourself and apply that extra pressure to yourself?
So I had to first off, I had to politic my way to do this. It was so hard because the classes were filled, and then I had to request the classes, like they accept me in both classes I'm taking right now. There was exemptions that I had to at request, and it was so much. And
it's so stupid that you have to jump through all these holes just to
and
get into a class,
bro.
Dude. It's like
they
tell us all our lives, go to college and go to school. It's like you're making this very hard for me even to do it.
I will say though, it made me kind of resilient, because I was like, my girlfriend, I give her a lot of credit, because she was so supportive. She was like, just make sure, ask these questions. Go ask them.
Can you test me to those headphones?
Yes. She was like, ask for what you want. Ask them if they can make this exemption for you. Like, kind of a supportive role for me. I was like, I've never had that really. So I'm like, okay, I will. And so I kind of nicely put it, and I was able to get in. It was, so going back to how I got all this started was I just asked questions. I was, very polite about it. But it was almost like I feel like I'm on a clock, and I want to, in a way, I want to get this all done. And since I failed that test, if I would have passed that test,
you gotta have those on.
If I would have passed that test, I would have been perfectly fine. There would have been no issues. But now, since I didn't pass that test, I have to take 2 classes now to finish my degree, and it's so
whack.
But you said even yourself, like, you could have like waited another semester.
I could, I would have had to graduate.
You don't. It's that microwave effect.
Literally, I'm like,
you don't want. You don't have the patience.
It's just another.
I wouldn't say he don't have the patience. He's already done spent X amount of years doing it. Why you want to hold it off for another year?
Okay. Well, it would be 3 more months. So I'm 2 months away technically right now. But then if I would have done the way they were like, they basically told me this is how it's going to be, and I was like, fuck, I gotta wait 3 more. So it'd have been 5 months and total. And I was like, I'm totally not okay with that.
Right.
And so basically how it went, I was like, I want to get this over with. So it was just almost like an internal clock. I was like, I want to be done with this at the end of 22. Like I said, I was going to be at the end of 2022. I'm done with this degree.
Okay.
And it's I don't want to say a pride thing, because it's just my internal clock is saying, get this over with so then you can move on and focus on other stuff. Because if I had to draw it out another 3 months, that's another 3 months to get into the class and then go through
however long the course takes.
Yeah. So now the next 8 weeks, my 2 classes start on Monday.
So that would have pushed back your Arkansas trip.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. So I had to cancel it first. And I'm back going there because I'm graduating in Arkansas, so I'm going to Arkansas. Yeah. So we're going to walk there.
And when are you going in December?
December. Yep. So it would push me back to March, I think, end of March or April.
Have you looked like what the weather is like out there though?
Actually,
in December,
it doesn't look bad. I mean, I kind of looked like December weather in Arkansas. They're like, it's cold.
It's like December 18th. You're graduating, aren't you?
17th.
Yeah. I can't make it.
Yeah.
Family Christmas party.
That's all right.
I'm dressing up as Santa Claus this year.
There you go.
You see, you know what's fucked up? I'm gonna stop you right there. You know, and for all you that's watching, maybe you can attest to this. But who else family just randomly fucking drop shit that they should know, and then boom, it's, you know what I mean? Like, oh, our Christmas party. Who's telling me this information?
I just found
nobody.
I found out last week.
And that again. Who's telling me this information? Okay,
so you're getting a telephone. It's like, oh, someone got
it. In the fucking blue. You know what I mean? I'm just, hey, you need to be here next week. Okay, why didn't you tell me that a month ago?
I gave you 2 months. I just gave you 2 months.
Okay, thank you. And if you think I'm gonna remember this shit in 2 months, that's half the fucking
problem
right there. You either tell me too early or you tell me dead ass the day of. Like the party that was over. Where did you guys just have the party at the farm?
Oh,
Aunt
Amy's.
Yes, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Aunt Amy, my mom's like, you going to the party today? I had no idea about it. So no, I'm sorry. I've already had my whole day planned for a whole week, and you're just dropping these bombs on me like this. Hey, we got a whole family, half a family reunion.
You coming? Like,
ain't it,
bro? I didn't even know about it.
Well, shit. I don't even know if I'm coming.
Literally,
I can't come. No.
But yeah, I do. Going back to what you asked, John, I do like how John really is very direct with his schoolwork. Yes, me being in school, I was never like that, dude. Me either. I was procrastinating to. There's be times I would walk in the homeroom and finishing my homework. It's like dead ass. Like you have to turn it in. Everybody's turning it in. I'm still doing it.
Bro,
there was times John just would proofread my assignments. I'm like, John, look, I know I'm not a best writer. I need your help. Can you just proofread this for me? He's like, got you, man, no problem. And then like it'll be like a teacher getting it back before I get graded. Jacob, do you see this highlighted? I highlighted everything you needed to fix. Underline it where it didn't make sense. You should like. Besides that, though, it's good. And like half the paper just red, yellow, highlighted, crossed out.
I'm just going to do a whole new paper at this point.
But how about you pay me to do this?
But it is, it's good. I think for people out there, if you have a goal and you want to, take care of it, there has to be some sort of what was it the fortune cookie I had, a schedule thwarts like confusion and like whim. I think it was the thing. So it's like you're on a schedule, so figure out your schedule and just stick to it, and don't let. So I didn't let these holds. I'm like, no, I'm going to ask for what I want. I'm being very polite about this. I've been a very good student. I think I deserve. I'm not fucking off. I'm trying to get this done, and and actually
you approached it with that mindset of I kind of like how we talk a lot about on the show, like your worth, and that you can prove it to your peers or your teachers that look, I'm about my shit. Like I'm about my business.
Especially if you have the grades to back it up. Like, yo, I average an A, a 92% in this motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
literally, I put in this whole email. I said, you can vouch. I know that the professors here can vouch for me because I put this whole nice email out. I'm like, I will pass this course and I'll get this done. But I need, just that exemption if and it was like I wrote this whole thing. It took me like half an hour to write it. And I'm like trying to get it all perfect. The professor, the program manager in like 3 minutes was like, oh, absolutely, we could do that. I'm like,
that's what sucks sometimes, man. You put so much thought and energy into something, and like you say, you spent 30 minutes to just make sure this is right. This motherfucker respond, yeah, you good. Like, yo,
but I think I
just put my heart and blood, sweat,
I know.
tears.
Yeah, you good. Like, motherfucker, give me something more than yeah, you good. I just spent 50 minutes on this, making sure all my A's are capitalized, all my T's are crossed.
My punctuation is perfect.
You know what I'm saying? I got commas after shit. I'm sounding real proper.
But I think that all plays into it. So there was no I laid it out there where there was no confusion of what I was asking about.
Put your dick on the table.
Yeah, literally. I was like, look, this is it.
No, not literally. Don't say that. I'm gonna say literally. Okay? Hey, figuratively, you put your dick on the table.
2022.
Oh my god,
John is a fucking nutcase, dude.
But no, for those that want something, go fucking get it, and
make sure that you have somebody who is going to push you to do it.
That is
and
true.
I think that's definitely what helps you with this whole situation. You knew what you wanted, you didn't know how to obtain it until somebody said, "Hey, go fucking do it."
Yeah,
and literally. Then you said, "Okay, well, let me go do it then."
Mm-hmm.
And
you had mentioned, prior to us recording and stuff, like Abigail's helped you.
Shout out to AB, man.
Yeah, I have yet to. I've met her through FaceTime. I'll meet her soon.
Yeah,
but you still ain't met her, man. That's how I know you be out the loop, bro.
But I'm for being a friend of you for a long ass time. I find enjoyment of seeing somebody that helps you growth that way, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Because I feel like you have been waiting for that for a long time. No offense, you know what I mean? But literally. you have been so constantly on your own that I'm not saying you hit your peak. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you got to where you could ascend to, but now you have something else to get you even higher than that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I love it.
Anybody that can motivate anybody to do better for themselves and just others around them, that's a big blessing. That's someone you should be really grateful for. And I can attest to this because I have somebody in my life like that too, and it's just a good feeling to know that you could stumble and you could fall, but there is somebody who will pick you up. Mm-hmm. Not even you know what I mean. Not help you up. Who will pick you up and make sure that.
Shanta's done that for me several times. She's like, Jake, you're good. Because like we were talking about something else last week, and she's like, babe, like, do you realize how like good you are at stuff? She's like, you do stuff sometimes where I'm like, I can't even do that. And she's like,
yeah, I probably taught you whatever you did. So.
But just like hearing that,
Don't
little
forget
statement.
You my son.
For 1 more week.
Put him on.
But just like hearing that statement and stuff like that.
Parker, you got some juice for Dad?
Goes a long way. Fuck you.
Bottom drawer on the right.
Parker, you got any snacks for Dad? No, ain't it? I gave them all to you, my real son.
Who's your dad? Thank you.
He pointed this way. He went right.
He's
through
like, wait,
you.
Dad, you lost in fantasy, right? Oh, he's.
Listen, I'm your daddy now. I'd be that baby's pappy.
I mean, is that it?
Yeah,
Any new music that you know that came out this week, John?
Not me personally.
Yeah, I didn't say Jacob. I said John.
I'm sorry.
No, what was it? One song, Lil Yachty, like Poland. Or something?
I took the walk to Poland. I took the walk to Poland. Yeah, I guess he took actually lean to Poland. I heard that is extreme. And when I say extremely, all capital letters, extremely fucking hard to do.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You can't just.
I don't know.
Exactly. You think you're just going to smuggle drugs into another country?
You know how hard that is?
Is Poland strict on that? I mean,
I would assume if Brittany Griner is locked up for a pen.
Oh, it was Russia though. Yeah, but still.
You think Poland ain't going through some shit?
Poland's like, what's up?
Ain't it, nigga?
Squat.
What's up? Square up, Russia. You want some smoke?
Don't bring that fucking.
Don't bring that fuck ass war shit this way. Nope. He said, Putin, I'm Putin in your ass.
I haven't listened to that song, but I know that's kind of the song of right
that's
now.
like one of the TikTok songs that are like fucking blowing up now and shit. I don't know. I didn't even hear about it, like, because I listened to Lil Yachty, and one of my dudes is like, you hear that new Lil Yachty? I'm like, what? He starts singing. I'm like, what the fuck are you singing right now, yo? And I kept seeing people talk about it on Twitter, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is Poland got to do with anything? Like, I'm thinking, low key, something happened in Poland. I'm thinking
shit's going on.
Russia went over there, Ukraine asked them for some help or some shit. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck is, who took what to Poland? But then when I actually hear the song, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is like I said, this is the dumbest
popular song
ever. It's only a minute and a half, and
I
half the
like,
song he's
what
literally
is
singing, I took the walk to Poland. Tell him, Parker. You said he wasn't gonna be on the mic. Yeah, music. I wasn't too fond of music this week.
Do you see that Bruno Mars and Silk Sonic they
decided not to have their album for the Grammys?
Yeah,
they said
the consideration.
Yeah, I seen he's boycotting it. Drake and The Weeknd is boycotting it.
So I think more so what Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars is doing, they're doing it because they won all the awards last year, and they were actually something. The article was mentioning that they won over Kendrick Lamar's "Damn" a few years back, and or Bruno Mars won all these awards. So it was like, why'd you have to go for it? Like you basically like that he gate-kept all them awards, but it's like, if he's making good music, I mean
yeah,
at the same time, it's like
yeah, it's that tricky area because it's like
it's a popularity contest if you really want to be serious. And I mean,
so
the average person who listens to music, and I'm not even gonna subcategorize it, will know who Bruno Mars is before Kendrick Lamar.
True.
Yes.
And you got to think,
half
of these voters don't know half of these people on here, so they're gonna vote to who they know.
Well, same thing like the fucking stupid Macklemore 2013 thing where he won over everybody.
He won over Kendrick Lamar
and Holy Grail. I'm like, what, bro? What are you?
That's Jay-Z. I think is like the exception. I think Jay-Z should be exception. People should know who Jay-Z is, no matter what.
Winning. But it's like you said, popularity. Yep. Yeah, so he's not popular that enough to get votes, and but it's kind of interesting. But also that the Grammys would, but even though it was his record label puts it out there for recommendation to go to awards, and then the artist can say, I don't want to be considered.
Correct.
So it was interesting that his record label said, put this for album of the year for 2023, even though the album came out in 2021. I don't know how the statute of limitations on the release goes.
It would go based off of streaming revenues. So if it's still hitting, let's say, 500K a year, it would still could be classified as
and it could also
album
just miss
of the year.
Cut. They could just miss that cut for like, okay, it came out in 2021.
There is a deadline for it.
Missed the cut for the 2022 Grammys,
but like they already won though.
Right.
So that's where
you're
right on that because there is a certain cutoff date. But they already won it. So why would you make me do it again? I've already won all these awards last year.
And I think Bruno Mars said it in a comment they took from him was like, let's enjoy the music from this year. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy it together. Like let's take me out of it. That's kind of at the same time, that's kind of some boss shit. Like you got to know you made some really great music. Like I think in so many years it'll be like, wow, that was some great music.
I mean, think about it. Michael Jackson had album of the year 4 years in a row, and it was Thriller.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
4 years in a row, #1 streaming album back then.
Wow.
And it, you know what I mean? 4 years in a row. How do you get the same album of the year 4 years in a row? Making great ass fucking music, like you said.
True.
So yeah, that does take some boss shit to be like, you know what?
Don't put my shit off this year.
You know what I'm saying?
I won in Spirit already.
I don't feel like being around you peasants. Okay, you broke ass, bum ass motherfuckers.
Make some music and we'll talk.
Ain't it? You know what I'm saying? You get you 2 Grammys to my 20, and then we can sit at the table.
Yeah. So that just there's so much good music out there, but I think this year, I think we already talked about it. This year has been
a really good year for music, for real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There has been a couple weeks where it's been dry, but all in all, it's been fucking solid.
Yeah.
I'm not subcategorizing anything. All music this year has been fucking good. I don't care if it's been pop, techno, rap, R&B, soul.
I agree.
I'm not gonna say the C word because I don't listen to it, but again, that's to each his own. I listen to some. Hey, Morgan,
your phone just messes with the mics.
Morgan, because I got that John. You know what I'm saying? I got that new baby. But yeah, you know, I fuck with Morgan Wallen and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I like. Yeah.
Wasted on you.
Actually, fun fact, just to put it out there. So Spotify, not sponsored by us. They have a feature. They have a feature. You can actually make a playlist with someone. You can co-author a playlist. And me and Abigail, we actually made a playlist this drive we had to take because we drove there.
Y'all niggas in love.
Yeah, that's cute.
So it was so.
I ain't never made no playlist with nobody.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry to all my exes and current girlfriend and future girlfriend. I might not never do that. Okay, baby. Okay.
I won't because our music is just too different.
Opposites.
So this is what we did.
We can agree on some songs, but I'm telling you, that bang bang shoo shoo, you ain't gonna listen to that all day.
Wait, so what we did was we tried not to look at each other's playlists or what we were adding to it.
Okay.
So we had like 4 repeating songs, which is kind of interesting based on
just wait 4
pretty much.
Y'all downloaded the same song.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
4 separate ones.
4 separate songs. Yeah.
What songs were there?
Just from how you talk about her music taste, I'm
they're
really intrigued.
"Build Me Up, Buttercup" or whatever.
Okay.
"Fill Me Up, Buttercup." That we had that.
What?
The old song, "Fill Me Up, Buttercup, baby."
It's an old show tune. I understand.
Next.
Yeah. But some other ones too. Like there were like some older songs, and what we did, we started it when we started our drive. It would have lasted us the whole way. We vowed to each other not to skip a song, not to skip a second of any song.
You guys did do like that whole like, okay, you get 2 skips, I get 2 skips.
Nothing.
Man, my attention span was like
So we let it go. So it was actually. So I encourage, if anybody's taking a trip or doing something with somebody, that's a good way to kind of hear each other's music and just enjoy. It was so fun to like. What's next? Was it my song or your song? And it's like this whole like, it was fun. So
how many songs were there?
You glowing?
Ain't it? I ain't want to say it, but yeah,
you glowing.
Yeah, ain't it?
It was shining bright like a fucking diamond up in this.
It was like 8 hours and 15 minutes basically of songs. I forgot.
Oh, you did drive to New York?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm like, nigga, 8 hours. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've taken that drive. Yeah, it's about right. It's usually 9.5 for us because we go into the actual city.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's even
a little bit deeper, but
yeah. So
you got to add an hour because of that fucking traffic. New York's traffic is ridiculous. But yeah, that's kind of cool, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I've ventured off and having songs with people, and I think that's sometimes a good. Going limp on me again. Goddamn, baby, going limp. That's a good and a bad thing about having a favorite song with your favorite person, or not even your favorite person, just having a song that you know it connects to somebody else. It's good and it's bad.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
True.
There's some songs that I know. All right, so and so might be on my mind. Skip. I don't want to think about you right now. You know, but then you could be in your stages and this song made me think of you, you know what I mean? Or how I felt with you or something like that.
Yeah.
Songs are just, double-edged swords. They make you feel good, but then they also put you into a thinking place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but music's been cool. I kind of like that y'all did that. That's pretty dope. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lie to you. But I do like the idea. I do think that is pretty cool. Yeah. Anything else, boys?
No, I think that's it.
I see the Browns jersey over there real quick. Y'all think y'all winning this week or no?
We got our ass kicked last year by the Patriots. Like
Smash.
45-7 or something.
We were at Scorchers when we were. Remember we was at Scorchers when we watched that?
Really? So I was. I knew where. Maybe I popped up after or something.
No, me, you, and us were there.
Really? Ooh.
We were at Scorchers watching that game.
Yeah,
It was in New England.
Yeah.
And that was when I want to say Baker Loki got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt again that game. It was bad. Yeah.
It's a bad game.
Speaking of, you see that motherfucker is ranked like 34th out of 32 quarterbacks. So nigga, there's only 32 teams in the league. How you behind last?
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough for him right now. I feel for him, but at the same time, you gotta show out, man. So
you wanted this? Hey, put your money where your nuts is at.
Yup. So no, I think personally, I think I did pick the Patriots this week. I ain't gonna lie.
Your pick'ems, nice.
Got to be honest with myself.
I don't have pick'ems, but
I asked you who you think's gonna win.
Oh, who I think's gonna win?
Say the Patriots. You thought about it too much. I
got 5 on it.
Wow.
I'm not betting against no team I don't give two fucks about. The stadium can blow up for all I give a fuck. The Ravens are still going to be playing, baby.
Who they play?
The Jets. Or not the Jets, I'm sorry, the Giants.
Giants were 4-1,
4-1,
right?
yeah.
Shit.
We're going to come through there. We're going to come through there and break shit
I got
on
5 that
Barkley's
the
leg.
Giants beat the Ravens.
I bet you that.
You seen it here.
You
First.
seen it here.
So-
I'm gonna just give you one thing, key indicator. The Giants' new DC is RODC, and if you think Lamar Jackson wasn't torching that nigga in practice, you're gonna torch him on that motherfucking field, okay, buddy?
All right, so let's dive into our mental health check for this week. John, where you at?
Whew, I'm good. I'm feeling really good. I ain't gonna go 10. I'm feeling like I'm up there though. I'm up there.
I'm way up. I feel blessed.
I think I'm at like a 9 right now. I'm feeling
I'm
pretty.
not way up there. I'm a 9 though.
Well, not-
That's
right.
low key up there. Though.
Right.
I'm not
I
way
don't
up.
wanna
I'm
say
low
se-
key
I
up
don't
there. I'm
wanna
not way
say
up
10,
there.
but I'm a solid
I'm
9.
I'm a 8.9.
I'm feeling good right now. I'm really
In love.
I'm really nervous about the next week, and the next 8 weeks is gonna be really rough. So hopefully I'll be here for them 8 weeks. I should be.
Y'all be saying I love you?
No.
Why?
You know how
he had
he
to think
paused?
about it.
He paused.
He thought
No,
about it. He said,
no.
"Do I love her?" Then he had to answer no.
Right. He paused though. I did peep that pause.
I hear you. I was a man in love once upon a
I'm
time.
gonna go next for me.
I don't know. I mean, you can go. You're already talking and shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a solid 9.5.
9.5. Why is that?
Not up there, but you up there.
Yeah, I'm up there. It's a good week. I don't really have nothing to complain about. Everything's been pretty smooth.
You got your son on your hip right now.
I got my guy. My
Me
broke
too.
best friend.
Both of them.
Fuck you.
You slide over there like.
Papa.
I just want to name a disclaimer. I know there's a lot of vulgar language. Parker hears it, but he doesn't repeat. So,
What if he chime in like, "Hey, fuck you"? Like,
dude, I would whatever. Lost all control.
Parker.
There you go.
Parker. What are you doing? Playing on your tablet. Heard.
There you go.
He can repeat shit. Just so y'all know.
He can repeat it.
You hear him talking.
I didn't
okay?
say he couldn't repeat shit. I just said he tries not to on some words.
There you go.
What about you, Gabe? Where you at?
I'm about 100,000 millions.
501.
Psych, no. I would be good if my fucking mic would stay the hell up,
Hey,
man.
don't say that one.
Okay, you're
There
right.
you
My
go.
bad. You see? He doesn't repeat it, like he said. I have been doing very swell, Mr. Parker. Yeah, I've been good, man. Got softball, like I said, tomorrow.
Get your second job.
Picked up that second job. I got the fucking email that I've been waiting for the last maybe 2.5 years,
I was
man.
happy to see that, bro.
I'm not going to talk about it on the pod yet. I'm going to wait until I'm officially in. But just know your boy is coming up, man. I'm going to get a little bit vulgar. That bitch thought she could break me down. Nah, she left me, and I've just been building myself up ever since, and I've been getting better and better and better. So,
Side note, did you ever figure out how to pronounce that name correctly?
Shantana.
Shantana.
It has to be Shantana. There's no other way around it. SAN hyphenated TANNA.
Yes, okay.
Shantana. That's the only. It ain't Santana. If it was Santana, it would be spelled fucking
Correct,
Santana.
correct,
The,
right.
the right way.
Or like Santana. San. It's like San is good.
It's
Yes.
like Santana. Like you gotta like pause or something.
Yeah.
Really confused.
Man, it's worse than Ladasha.
Oh, God.
LA-.
I'm out on that one.
But yeah, everything's good, man. Life is good. I can't complain, bro. Birthday's in 2 weeks.
We about to get turned.
Ain't it? Life is good, bro. I can't complain, man. What future and shit? Life is good.
We don't have a gem this week.
Gem, I'll give you a gem. Do what makes you happy, because if you don't, you're always gonna regret it.
And that's been a gem by Gabe. So next time, everybody, it's been an episode of It's On Us. Take care.
Say bye, Parker.
Say bye.
Say bye, Mom. Bro, say it.